York City Police Commissioner Bill Bratton is one of the best-known names in law enforcement, if not the best. After more than 45 years of police work, he announced his resignation yesterday. Bratton will step down next month as head of the nation's largest police force to join a consulting firm, and we are pleased to welcome Commissioner Bratton back to Studio 57.
Great to be with all of you.
Yeah, great to have you here. I want to talk about your record here, but first, you've been the top cop in Boston, Los Angeles, twice here in New York City. You know a lot about leadership. Do you agree with the president that Trump is unfit?
Mr. Trump scares me, scares the hell out of me, being quite frank with you. That personal opinion. And I just don't get it in terms of the support for him. As a veteran, Vietnam veteran, I'm amazed that veterans groups are so charmed by him. The Purple Heart medal incident was appalling. Appalling.
Why?
The demeaning in some respects of that most significant award, to be wounded in combat while protecting your country. And I've always wanted one of these. Yeah. Amazing that no recognition of the significance of that medal, the demeaning of it, that there's no sensitivity there.
Okay, but that's one thing. Why does he scare you as possible president?
The lack of depth on issues, that the shoot from the hip. I've just watched this whole campaign and I just shake my head. Again, a personal opinion. I've been in public life, public policy, law enforcement, 45 years, 48 if you include my 3 years in the Army. And I don't get it.
So not fit to be president, says Bill Bratton.
That's my belief. That is my belief.
Do you know him, Commissioner?
I've known Mr. Trump for 20-odd years, not close. That I've been up to the apartment, have interacted with him at different times. I would not say I'm an intimate. Know many people who are, that are very strongly supportive of him, although they have questions. But again, it's troubling.
It's his habit when people strike out at him, he strikes back, so.
A tough guy. But I wonder if he's ever actually taken a punch in his life, an actual physical punch. That you know, I'm always amazed by people that are portrayed as tough guys or portray themselves as tough. It's easy being tough. It really is easy being tough. It's a lot tougher being soft and understanding when you need to be soft. Like the apology to this family. What would be the harm of, rather than taking offense that they said something bad about you, to understand their pain? And isn't that the issue, that there's no compassion there? It's all about him and never about anybody else. That no, strange times.
May I turn to you?
I'd rather talk about me.
Well, this is a big moment. Yeah.
For all the reasons that Nora cited at the beginning in terms of your experience, in terms of what you brought to policing, it somehow seems there must be some other reason you're leaving this job, because you love it, you have said you love police work, and you're leaving to go to work for a consulting firm, and you say it's a career opportunity. You have a responsibility to yourself, but also you have earned the respect of people who feel like they need you here in challenging times. How did you make this decision, and what's behind it?
It's the right time for me personally. I'm 68 years of age, and it's the right time for me professionally. The NYPD is in excellent shape and is moving very forcefully to address all the issues of the day. Issues of race, issues of terrorism, issues of crime, in dealing with all of them successfully, although it's going to take years on the issue of race. It's not a New York issue, it's a national issue. And so for me, I'm able to leave the department in very good shape, as referenced in all the newspaper coverage today. So clearly the right time when you can go out with that type of positive coverage. But also the comfort level that what I'm leaving behind is an extraordinary leader, Jimmy O'Neill, my successor.
Right.
I've worked with him over the last 2.5 years, known him for 25 years. Similar to Los Angeles, when I left at Los Angeles, I was very comfortable that the line of succession was secure. An individual who believes, like I do, that policing needs to change and reform. He is the right guy to continue that change.
You came in with John Miller. John Miller leaving with you?
I think you guys are going to have to get a big net and try to pull him back in here. It's the same argument, Charlie, that John, I think, after much criticism from the media when he took the job of counterterrorism chief 2.5 years ago, has proven himself to be one of the most extraordinary individuals in that area and has helped to strengthen the defenses of New York City, and by doing that, strengthening the national defenses. He does it extraordinarily well. So, John, in terms of making the decision as to when to come back to the media and hopefully to you guys, it's a personal decision for him also, but that would be a phenomenal loss to the city of New York in terms of his stepping away from that position, as well as to the country. He's widely respected by everybody on the national and international scene relative to terrorism.
All right, Commissioner Bratton. Hopefully this won't be the last time we see you at the table.
I hope not.